Okay guys, what we're fixing to do here is, here at Deep South Homestead, we need a studio room. And because we had a place on our deck that was giving us some water issues, we decided to go in and tear it all out, fix it. We're going to turn this into a studio room. And what I'm doing right here is I'm going to be putting a window here. And I'll put a window here so that while we're in our studio room, we can still look out and see our farm and be able to have a nice place to enjoy the farm life while we're editing and while we're shooting videos and doing our live streams and stuff like that. We will be able to see our farm. We'll be able to keep an eye on the property from here. It just makes it more functional here. This is one of the changes. We told you you're going to start seeing some new things at Deep South Homestead, and this is going to be one of them. Is we're changing the look of our home. We're changing the way that we do things here at Deep South Homestead to be more, to be able to do a better function, I guess you might say, of our videos. And guys, it's just like this. This gets tiring to us, so we need it to where we can be relaxed and enjoy our homestead. Even though we're inside editing, we want to be able to see out and see the beauty of the homestead. So we're going to take you along on this journey of framing this up. We've already showed you the roof part in a previous video, and we're going to show you a little bit about the flooring we've done, and we're going to show you about the framing all this up and take you along on this journey. Even here at Deep South Homestead, we don't waste anything. This stuff, like we cut off this lumber, goes in our wood heater in the house while we're working. Trying to fix this while wasting no plywood. One of the tools I use here on a construction job is a speed square. Now, I don't use just any speed square. I use a Swanson speed square because you can actually build a whole entire house with this one square right here. I don't need a big framing square or anything like that. I can take this one square and build an entire house because it has your hips, your valleys, your common rafters on it, your square end, your 1.5 to 3.5. It's got you all the way down to 6.5 inches on this side. It's also got your layouts in here, like if you're laying out your studs and anything. I can use this one thing right here and I can build anything on my homestead with it. So if there's any one tool on a homestead, this is one you don't skimp on. You buy the Swanson Speed Square and you buy the Swanson Rafter book to go with it, because it tells you the lengths of all the rafters and everything, which I don't really need that because I can figure it, but if you don't know it, this is the one you want. And plus you can lay out bird mouths and rafters with this, all of it. So the one tool on a homestead that's a must as far as I'm concerned. Another reason we use a tractor with a front end loader, it also serves as sawhorses on the homestead. So the tractor's way down yonder, 5 or 6 feet below us. We got this sitting up here and I can use this as sawhorses. A lot of benefits to having a tractor with a front end loader. On a homestead, guys, I believe in the east wing hammer. I like a straight claw hammer. It seems to work real good for me. It's a good framing hammer. Got the right amount of weight. Works really well. Right there. That's actually perfect. Okay guys, I want to show y'all the flashing system we used here in order to keep the water from getting to our joists underneath the house here. What we've done is we took a piece of flashing. It's been out about 2 inches underneath these deck boards here, and it comes and turns up and then turns underneath this the floor here, so that we don't ever have to worry about our floor joists getting wet from water pouring off onto the deck here. Now we've taken all the nails out of the deck across here, so that in the event in the future we ever want to replace these deck boards, they're not nailed down right here. And that also helps keep water from going through our flashing, because there's no nails in this. And when we get through, there's going to be a piece put on top of this to help hold these in place so they don't curl up on the ends or anything like that. We're going to put a piece of 1/2 inch treated plywood. It's going to start just a little bit above the deck boards right here and come all the way up to the bottom of the windowsill here. Because of water hitting the deck and splattering back up in here, we do not want to have to ever be worried about rotting wood behind the siding or anything here if it wicks up water or anything like that. So that's why we're going to be putting the treated all the way across this whole studio room here. We're going to be putting treated. Now we've already got it over here. behind this right here, we've already got the treated there, down to the floor and up to the bottom of the window, and we're just going to continue from here going on across and getting this section of it done. I've already got one of the boards cut. To go here, let me, I'm always real particular. I see little pieces of wood that would give me problems, and I try to get rid of them before they actually become a problem. That will go up to there, and then get me some nails here. These are by that floor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few pieces of few of these nails here and lay them up under here. I just need something as a shim. Kind of help me hold this thing up a little bit. See if we can't pick it up just a little bit, just so we get it to the bottom of that window. Same thing over here. Alright, that's our treated plywood. We're going to nail it on off across here, and then we're going to fill this piece in right here. Then we're going to fill in the remainder of this with wafer board. We don't have our windows right now, so we're going to leave this one cut out right here so that we can get in and out of the room, but we're going to go ahead and cover this one up. As soon as our windows come in, we'll cut it out. We'll install both of the windows, but right now our main objective is getting this thing dried in because we've got a lot of rain fixing to move in here. The door coming into this studio room will actually be on the inside in here, which will actually come out of our living room beside our wood heater, so that the heat from the wood heater will actually radiate into here and give us some heat in here. We're going to be putting in an air conditioning vent up the top from our central air system so that we have central air in here. So that's how the door system will work in this room.